Okay, so we're here on the next ring, the Cliff of the Fallen Souls. So yeah, we can choose either to go left or right. The Merchant of Magic, we upgrade our spells. We are all Merchant of Steel, we can upgrade our units. We get a new unit of the Hellhole on this side, or the Awoken side, we get a new unit. We take a look over here. Well, we have these two new ones. We can probably go ahead and upgrade these. And the train stewards are not... They're disposable, you know. I feel like this sentient can survive for quite a long time. We have some direct damage, even more direct damage, and a lot of healing. So I feel like let's go to this side, and we get a new Awoken character over here. So this way, and yeah, let's see what you can do in... Hello, little cat. We can go and look at the shop over here. You know, we can take a peek. We can have a spell cost 1 less. We can upgrade its damage. Yes, yes. Good, good, good. Good kitty. And holdover. Very, very good to have this. Basically, once you play it, it goes to the top of your deck and you can draw it again, which is pretty nice. You can purge cards or you can reroll. And this reroll is just to see what new things you can get over here. Purge a card, you can just get rid of certain cards in your deck. But we can peek here and let's see quickly what creature we can get. Multi-strike is very nice because it attacks an additional time. So when this one attacks, it attacks again. So it deals about 6 damage. Sweep attack. Once it kills something, it gets 3 plus 3. So it's 6. And it has a lot more health. It's just this Animus of Will is just very squishy. That's what I don't like about it. But this multi-strike can get stupid ridiculous later. I feel like we need some more beefy units. And if this thing gets a slay on a creature, it will gain extra attack damage, and is a little bit more tankier. So we can actually put it. We can put it up front, in front of the our main character. Have this one behind and deal damage to 20 damage, and we can beef this one up. And once this thing goes ahead and kills creatures in the front because of this damage, then this one will buff itself up pretty good. So I think let's go ahead and choose that, and let's go ahead and upgrade. I feel like this holdover. Do we have 21? We have enough gold to go ahead and get these two. So what we can do, we can have this one to hold over, and we can increase its damage by 20. Which is, it does 20 damage, or it heals 20, and we deal the damage to the front enemy equal to 5 times the amount of healed. So, which is pretty good. And as we can see, spells have 2 slots to upgrade. There is 1 artifact which each spell can get an extra slot, which is pretty potent. But I feel like we can do this, so it does 30 damage instead of just its normal 5 damage, or 10 damage. So, it's pretty good. I feel like I still want to focus on this thing, so I'm going to do this. And this one. Yeah. And do we have... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go and use this one on this to make it cheap. So it's a free spell, which we can just outright just pierce and deal damage. Nice. We did get a extra creature over here. How big is our deck right now? 18 cards. You know what? The trench seals will still be useful for now, but later we can get something pretty good later. So let's go ahead to the next battle. Okay, so this guy comes in with spikes. At Mark of Invasion, at the start of the battle, each floor we get extra cool. It's the things, the spikes. We're not really gonna attack this dude, the boss, because of this. Although it means this one might get a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. This one, incant. Now this is kind of a bad thing because incant means like every time you play a spell, this guy incants. And then he gains +1 damage, and this one heals again. So I feel like this is... We can give it a whirl, you know? Let's see where this leads. Okay, we have enemies on each floor. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, because they come in with rage, so deal a lot more damage. I should not have done this. We might suffer here a little. What we can do is we can put the sentient here. And do this. So we have 2 embers left. We don't have our healing just yet, but what we can do is we can actually start trimming down these guys so they do a lot of damage to our pyre. We can do this and this. And what's nice about rage, it's a buff and it's a plus and a minus. Okay, so rage is they do a lot more damage, but once the round is over, they lose 1 stack. So yeah, we will just have to hope and see what's gonna happen. Luckily we didn't incant over here, but unfortunately this means this guy is gonna be a bit hard to kill at this stage. But what's gonna happen is this creature back here is gonna sweep attack, damage them both, and deal damage to the guy at the back and kill him. And there we go. So we took a little bit of damage. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. So what we can do is we can start healing this guy up. Although he does buff himself, it puts him in kill range and we can wipe this whole floor as is. Now what we can do is, I want the gold from this. So what we can do is just outright kill it like this. Use this one. And I feel like if we want to... It's 5, 10 damage. Okay, the pyre is going to take a little bit more damage now. So it's fine. It's fine. Health is a resource. We can do this. And just whittle away on this guy. So he takes a little bit more damage. I wish I had more ember to put on this floor, but it's fine. Alright. And kills all 3. And that's okay. That is okay. Brief respite. Okay, what we can do is we can start... You know what we can do? We can heal this guy up. And that card gets held over. I'm thinking the pyre might have to deal with this dude. Like, there's nothing I can do. I cannot really outright kill him. And yeah, let me just think here for a moment. And we're back. Sorry about that. Just had to let the cat out. Being a cat owner is sometimes rewarding and just at the same time funny. Let's go ahead and just heal up this dude and this one as well. And there's nothing else we can do. So let's go ahead and just end to get this one up to full health. Alright. And now, yeah. So what we can do is... Okay, that didn't do anything. Ha! Okay. Well, I'm gonna summon another range druid up here. Heal this one. And there we go. Boss is in death range. Yeah. Gonna do this. Just gonna bring up the speed a little. Hey, so good so far. So far, so good. Okay, we're gonna get 2 more packs and some gold as well. Lovely. We can get another one. Stings is pretty... Although we can get this because it's like, yeah. Now, here's a good example of a consume card. Once this card gets played, it will be consumed for this battle. It will return in the next battle. Stings are pretty nice. It does deal extra damage. Just 10 damage. I'm just thinking, like, I wish there is a card I really want to get which could help out a creature, but I don't think we're gonna get it this turn or this run. Maybe, but a little bit later. We can get another one of these, but we have that little nuke, so I don't think that's not gonna... I think this will be nice to get. Maybe we can get the consume off it, or just have it as an emergency thing. This is nice to have, but I don't know when it will, like, deal 10 damage. We're gonna... Whoever is in front is gonna get a frick ton of damage done against them. But to keep ourselves alive a little bit longer, this would be nice. So let's go and just choose that. Okay. Now this is interesting. We can just have outright 5 armor. 5 armor is just basically not a health bar, if we can put it that way. Like, there's no special mechanics regarding armor, except for like the Hellhorn in themselves, like have damage dealt equal to the amount of armor or something like that. So, but it's nice to have this fortified, just to have that little buffer of before getting to our health pool. Imps also very interesting. There's no way to bring them back in this deck we have right now. If we can get this guy to be summoned, it deals 5 damage to enemy units, which is pretty nice. And it's a 1/1 creature, 1 everywhere. Little nice guy to have in front, to tank a little bit of damage, and it deals 5 damage to all enemies, which is pretty good. Armor. I mean, this guy can be annoying, like, for the enemy team. I don't know what to pick here. You know what? We can probably skip this. I mean, this is free. You know what? It's gonna keep us alive a little longer. Why not? Okay. So, we can Hell Vent. We can duplicate our cards. We can get another banner. We can... Merchant of Steel. We can get some health back. We're down 8 health. 8 health points. It's not terrible. So we can duplicate a card. If we're going to, which one? We don't really have anything worth duplicating, except maybe this one. We can get another unit, which would be nice. We can upgrade units, but we don't really... I mean, we have the 1 new unit, which we can think of maybe upgrading, and getting a little bit of health back, so we're not, like, wishing a little bit later down the line. Like, we should have taken the extra health. Caverns is an interesting mechanic. Like, a couple of things, like, numerous things can happen during this Caverns event. Like, you can get something really good or something very meh. I don't know. I'm very torn about this one. Why don't we go and... feel like I really want to get that 1 unit. And what if we're going to duplicate? What are we going to duplicate? I mean, yes, we can duplicate this thing, but it has holdover. It will not be... Yeah, it will be there almost always. It would be nice to get a couple of these, and then what we can do is take away some of the torches. I don't know. So, I don't feel like this is going to make or break the game, but I see this video has gone long enough. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here, and next episode we'll continue on with the rest of the run. So, yeah, thanks so much for joining me here, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.